Alright, good fellas. What we got here is the Dromida Desert Buggy 4.18. It's a 1/18 scale. These things are $100. Well, the one with the lights are 120. The regular ones are 100, but that goes for all of them. It comes RTR, comes with your batteries, comes with this nice little controller here. On and off on it. You got all your adjustments. You can adjust the throttle down for the little ones. So if you don't want them driving it at full speed, you can turn that throttle down and then just barely move around the house. They are waterproof. My first take on this, I mean, I love the look of it. It's an awesome looking little buggy. And that's mainly what I bought it for. I didn't buy it to go bash around or anything. I mean, it's just a little $100 brushed RC to play around with in the house, the garage, maybe a small indoor racetrack that has several of them running on it. The lights here on the body, you do have an on-off switch, so you can turn those on and off whenever you don't want to run them. It does come with an actual spare tire on the back, and that's an actual wheel that's the same as the ones that's on the car. I like the little buggy. I mean, it runs good, it's durable. I haven't broke anything on it yet. I've put probably a half dozen packs through it. I noticed all these little panels are all screwed on, so maybe in the future I might possibly be able to make my own panels, maybe totally customized out to the way I want it. Get you a look underneath the top here. One of the things I don't like about this buggy is this piece right here, that's the hinge for the body. So if you take a pretty hard nose hit, I'm gonna guess that piece right there is probably going to break. I've yet to hit it, so I haven't got a problem. Don't know if you can see in there, but you got little guys inside. It's all got the whole cab in there, and it's pretty cool. But the body on this hinges up. If you see what I mean, it's all hinged off this front piece right here. So I'm gonna guess a good hard smack, and that might break. But it does have the original body post holes from like all the other Dromidas have got, and right here on the hood where they meet is actually two flat spots. So I'm guessing you could probably get these tabs like they got here on the back, put them in the front if this was to ever break up front, and you can put those tabs in here, the body post in there, drill you a couple holes and just sit the body on it like you normally would. Right now it takes two body clips, one on each side in the back, and you're on. The lights, they're pretty bright as you can see. I get about 10 to 12 minutes of pack out of it. It comes with just the, let me get it out of here. It comes with just your standard nickel metal battery. It's a 7.2 volt, 1300 milliamp by Dromida. Now these come with a different style plug. I took all mine off because everything I run is Traxxas. I like their connectors better than most, so that's what I run on everything. As far as the inside goes, you got your normal battery tray here. Their ESC and receiver is all one unit. So if you ever go to replace it, you do have a flat spot up here on top. You could replace it if you wanted. So far I've yet to break anything. I've only ran this on nickel metal and on a 2S. I imagine if you go to 3S, the diffs are probably going to go because they do have plastic diffs in them. The shocks and the suspensions are pretty decent on it. I mean, I don't have any real complaints of it. I mean, it does what it's supposed to do. I mean, it's a 1/18. It's not meant to go off-roading and stuff. Maybe it's race around the dirt as long as it's nice and smooth and flat. Do some jumping and stuff, but again, it's brushed. You're not going to get top speed out of it. You're not going to take this thing flying through the air 10, 15 feet at a time. I have seen them get a full-scale 1/10 scale slash dropped on them off of a jump from about 6 foot, landed on it, and it didn't break anything. It's got your typical Traxxas adapters for the shocks where you can add stiffen up your shocks with. What else do I got on here? Oh, as far as aftermarket upgrade stuff, there's not a whole lot of it. I mean, there's some, but most of it's made by Dromida, and it allows you to upgrade your drive shafts here from plastic to metal, I think you can get the aluminum shock towers, aluminum shocks for it, and all that stuff. And they do make a brushless system and an ESC combo to replace this to make it even faster. They do make a high-speed brush motor for it also. But my take on it, this is $100. This model here with the lights on it's $120. If you're going to spend the money and buy one of these, don't buy it to upgrade it, because by the time you go in, you spend another $100 on your brushless setup for it, or $80, whatever it is, plus your $30 or $40 for the upgrades. You basically come out of there with a Mini 8, and by far that Mini 8 right there will run dog track. I mean, it will just dog this thing all day long. And there's your comparison. This is 1/18, this is a 1/14 Mini 8. It's a little shorter, but there ain't a whole lot of size difference. But the Losey's built a whole lot better, and for 250 bucks you get this one RTR brushless already. So by the time you upgrade this one at 120 plus your upgrades, you're looking at about the same money. Just go ahead and save yourself and buy the Mini 8, but we're not talking about the Mini 8. That can be another review later. Right now we're talking about the little Dromida. So for your kids, maybe the adults, if they want to play around in the garage or whatnot, it's a good time for 100 bucks, 120, depending on which one you get. One thing Dromida does do with their upgrades, you don't buy just the shocks or just the drive shafts, you buy them in packets. And the packets will have all your aluminum upgrades already in it, and you basically buy you buy whichever set you want. You want the brushless setup, it's going to come with the brushless motor and stuff, and I believe it comes with the drive shafts and stuff. Don't hold me to it, I haven't looked a whole lot of that up, but it is what it is. And for $100 to play around with in the house, I like to use this one to chase the cats with. That's the reason why I bought it. And like I said, other than that front hinge right here, that's the only fear I have of it actually breaking anything. And like I said before, you can get the body posts in there, drill your holes right there, and you're back in business. So that can or can't be a good thing, I don't know. See if I can get you some close-up views and my camera will stay focused in on it. I don't know how well that's showing up, or if it is. Yeah, I don't think it's going to work, but you get the point. For $100, something maybe for the kid's birthday, maybe just something for you to jack around the garage with, I would say that's going to be worth your money. I mean, it's got a decent 2.4 gigahertz controller. Like I said, you can adjust your throttle and turn that thing way down. And I haven't had any issues out of the controller or the car. And from what I've seen them run up at the local track when we're indoors, they seem to do pretty decent. They're no Losey Mini 8, but they're not intended to be. Other than that, this has been another straightforward, honest review of the Goodfellas on the Dromida. Take it for what it's worth. Hope you all have a happy new year. I'm going to try. Cheers. Have a good one, fellas.